First off, I would like to thank Enterprise for granting me with the opportunity to do an internship with them. That led into a full-time opportunity with them, and I'm gracious and blessed. Thank you. Um, I started with Enterprise internship about 10 weeks ago. Um, my responsibilities included greeting customers at the door, um, making customers feel welcome, and making sure they meet the rental qualifications. Um, I drafted customers' contracts, washed and cleaned cars, um, sold insurance, as well as other benefits the enterprise has to offer when you do rent a vehicle from them. Um, I made sure that every customer was satisfied when they returned with the rental that they had received. During enterprise, the internship, you have to complete 10 assignments, which is a total of 10 weeks. Um, and every week, at the end of the week, you have to turn in at least one assignment and then get their manager to review the assignment as well as sign confirming that they have read the assignment and fax it over to human resources. So I did that for a total of 10 weeks. Just me and another intern was at my branch. We completed the assignment every day. Um, on Fridays, we completed the assignment and we faxed it over. My goals and accomplishments. Um, I had a lot of goals starting out, um, but I will tell you what I accomplished. Um, I learned a lot. I learned how to draft a contract for enterprise rent a car. Um, I learned how to sell the products the enterprise has to offer and sell them actually well. We in my area we had a competition. I actually made it to like the third round of the sales competition amongst other management trainees in the area, even though I was an intern. I learned how to apply eCars 2.0 system, which is our software system that we use to place customers into vehicles. Um, I got a real live action of that coming from training when I first started doing my first week. Lastly, I learned how to use proper phone etiquette when dealing with customers. Also, learning how to, diffuse conflict with customers because sometimes customers could be a little, upset about the way things are going. I learned humility as well as working under pressure. Mm. And lastly, I would say my communication skills evolved better because even though it's an everyday thing to you, repeating the same things over and over and over and over and over again to the customer, sometimes it will be their first time. So you want to make sure you explain everything on how their rental will go and the things they need for their rental, um, and just walk them through the whole process over and over again. Assignments we had to complete via my classes. We had a weekly assignment, one-on-one meeting that we had to confirm. Learning goals had to be revised after we made our first learning goals, and our personal mission statement. We had to do one, then we had to revise that as well. A book reading analysis, in which I read Risk and Only Money by Dr. Boyle, who also came to Salisbury University um, this last spring semester that just passed. We had to confirm employer meeting, career development, and just explaining what we actually want to do with our degree once the internship was over. I think at Enterprise I was most surprised with just the whole realm of how much effort you have to put into it. I thought I would just be able to, do things and do quite well to be successful, but I actually had to give my full effort into it. Um, I was also surprised on all the qualifications and things you had to go through to put a customer into a $20,000 asset, and how important that is because sometimes some customers do not come back with the cars, and just screening them, pre-screening them is very important. Um, what I think was most challenging at Enterprise was convincing the customers that they should go with our insurance and get us as Enterprise to insure the vehicle instead of going with their own car insurance. Because going with your own car insurance, you might have to pay a deductible of 500, 1,000, or maybe 250. which can be in the long run not beneficial as far as financial. Um, so I would explain that to them that ours is only $20 a day for our basic insurance, and it covers the whole vehicle, including your medical bills up to $3,500. And just letting them know that that was a better option to go with than go with their own insurance was, I mean, I think that was really challenging at times. Um, but I think I did well with, with everything I had in my possession. As I went on and time went on, I talked to other employees and I got other sales pitches that I can use that were more, beneficial to me in using because it kind of fit my personality a little bit. What I would consider um, most significant would be just the whole um, thing of relating to the customers. I believe that in a free market, as far as private entities, that competition drives revenue. So keeping the customers happy is actually what gives revenue. So I believe that staying in the realm of understanding the customer, actually being the customer as an employee, helps everything runs smoothly because now you understand them and you can better assist them and the best you can, and it keeps customers from being dissatisfied. So I think that was the most significant thing. I would say my experience, how I will integrate this into my future experience, because I gained so much knowledge and life lessons just from dealing with customers and talking to them, um, and dealing with other employees. Because cus- to the customers, we're truly their therapists, we're their problem solver, um, and we're just supposed to put them in a rental and understand everything they're going through, even if their car's in the shop or they just want to go out for the weekend. So I think I can integrate that in my future jobs or future experience by just keeping that thought pattern that customers do matter, and if you understand the customer, then it's really not that hard to have the customer satisfied and generate revenue. The most valuable learning experience I had, um, I think this was most valuable because this was unplanned. Like I was saying, I did not know I would be, interning with Enterprise. I thought my internship was doable, um, but it was 2 weeks before I was supposed to graduate, and I got accepted to do an internship with Enterprise. So I was able to walk this past spring semester, complete my internship during the summer. So I think this is the most valuable experience because it was unplanned, but it came to become my benefit. It came to my benefit because now I have a full-time job after college, so it really helped me out. And I think everything happens for a reason. So I think that was, I would say, was the most valuable experience for me. That's what made this valuable because it was unplanned. At Enterprise, we have our value system is competition. We drive on competition with go-getters. That's just the whole attitude of Enterprise employees, and you could go across probably the United States and see that. Um, Enterprise, we work both 12-hour shifts and 11-hour shifts, and to stay that highly motivated and have that much energy throughout the day, you have to be a go-getter. Um, I think it's a beautiful thing, and it's something that we do at Enterprise. Overall, I'd like to thank Enterprise for my opportunity. Um, I would say I would take this to my next job to be successful because I've learned so much, and this is a beautiful, beautiful experience. Just through the perseverance and pace um, work environment just taught me a lot, and I think this is a perfect place to jumpstart your career in the corporate world. Thank you.